I transformed my vertical jump from 22 inches and not even touching the rim to 38 inches and throwing down windmills. So clearly I've improved astronomically, and a big reason for this was my technique. So in this video I'm going to give you the technique breakdown on how to jump high off 1 foot. Let's get into it.
Most important thing when it comes to 1 foot jump technique is the rolling contact. You'll see here that I land on my heel and I roll through the foot. This is really important because it lowers us. So you want to think about rolling through the foot, landing on the heel, rolling through, rolling that knee to the ground. And that will lower you, and it will also help you lean back. When you're doing this, you also want to think about pushing your hips forward so that you can have that backward lean, and you almost act as a pogo stick so that you can jump really, really high. The other important thing is the opposite leg drive. So you'll see here that I really lift my opposite leg high, my opposite knee really high, and that helps you lift off the ground very well. So again, that rolling contact is really important. A cue I like to use is roll the knee to the ground. That one really, really did help me. Then let's look at the arm swing. So when you're on your the step before your jump, you want your hands out in front of you, and then as you roll through your foot, you bring them back really far, and then when you jump, you propel them upwards. This one actually really did help me. I think I wasn't doing it, and then I tried it and my vert went up like 2 inches and I was dunking really hard, so it was really cool. Something that I do every single jump session that I have is I start off from 1 step, and then I go to 2 steps, and then I go to 3 steps, then 4 steps, and then as soon as I've done that, I'm in. Because even for someone like me who's done so many jumps, my technique does sometimes fall apart. And what going off 1 step to start with helps you do is really fixate on that technique, and then off 2 steps you really focus on that rolling contact. And that's really helped me groove my technique. So I strongly suggest that you do this before every single jump session. I'd also like to say on that penultimate step, you want your shin to be vertical, because oftentimes what I see is people have that way too far in front and it will slow them down a lot. It will act as a brake for them, if you will, and basically they can't get much speed into it, and speed is really important if you're trying to jump high off 1 foot. Now, I strongly suggest that you go through these one at a time. You can't focus on loads of tips at once. Start off with the rolling contact, that will really help you. Then go into the arm swing, and then go into that driving of the knee. All these things will really help you, but you just need to start slow and rep it out. And when you do rep it out a lot, it becomes like muscle memory, and you just know how to do it every time. Another thing I really encourage in terms of technique is if you're going off for a lob or you're testing your max vertical, I like to do a little skip before I jump, because it activates the central nervous system and it activates the muscles in your body that you use to jump, and basically it helps you feel ready for the jump, and in turn helps you jump higher. I suppose it it is a bit technique, so that will help you as well if you want to test your max vertical. That is something that I suggest you do. But yeah, overall, just rep it and do the stuff that I've said in this video. The rolling contact, obviously the most important. The arm swing's really important. I haven't talked about the length of the stride. The length of the stride can really help you, because we want to be leaning far back, because leaning far back will help us jump high. So lean far back will help, and you do that by pushing the hips forward. So overall, we're looking at rolling contact, that arm swing, pushing the hips forward so you can lean back and act like a pogo stick, driving that knee upwards, having that skip into the jump, making sure you keep your shin vertical so you can maintain the speed into the jump. all that good stuff, and from that you will jump very high. I hope you enjoyed the video. The Bosh!